Most people think that to burn the most dangerous type of fat in the human body, the deep, organ-choking visceral fat, you have to push yourself to the point of exhaustion. You've been told to run faster, lift heavier, and sweat more. But for many of us, that's exactly why the needle isn't moving. You're working against your biology, not with it. The truth is, your body has a hidden physiological switch. If you push too hard, you spike cortisol, which actually signals your body to protect those visceral fat stores. It's a biological survival mechanism. But if you walk with a very specific scientific precision, you can trigger a metabolic shift that targets deep fat much more effectively. Today, we are decoding the exact moment your body makes that flip. I'm going to show you the science behind why your current walk might be missing the mark, the incline advantage that can accelerate results, and a step-by-step walking routine designed to help you get the most from every minute on your feet. To understand how to burn visceral fat, we first have to understand how the body prioritizes fuel. Think of the pinchable fat under your skin, like the cash in your ATM. It's easy to access, and your body uses it for everyday energy needs. But visceral fat is different. Think of it as a deep vault wrapped around your liver, kidneys, and other organs. Your body protects these energy stores through a complex hormonal system. During high-intensity exercise, your body releases more stress hormones, such as cortisol. At the same time, it also relies heavily on carbohydrates for quick energy. While high-intensity exercise certainly burns calories and can reduce body fat over time, lower-intensity exercise like walking allows a greater proportion of the energy used to come from fat, because oxygen is readily available to support fat oxidation. Walking creates a lower stress environment that allows your body to produce energy efficiently through aerobic metabolism. As your walk continues, your muscles gradually shift toward using more fat as a fuel source, especially when the exercise remains steady and sustainable. But if walking is so effective, why doesn't everyone who walks every day lose visceral fat? One important factor is insulin. Insulin helps move glucose from your bloodstream into your cells after eating. When insulin levels are elevated after a meal, your body generally relies more on the available glucose for energy and less on stored fat. As insulin levels gradually decline between meals, fat becomes more available to be used as fuel. That doesn't mean you must always walk on an empty stomach. Research shows that both fed and fasted walking can contribute to fat loss over time when combined with a healthy lifestyle. However, some people may find that walking before breakfast or several hours after a meal increases the proportion of fat used during that particular session. Now let's talk about the moment everyone wants to know. When you begin walking, your body initially relies more heavily on glycogen, which is stored carbohydrate found in your muscles and liver. As your walk continues, those glycogen stores begin to decline. Gradually, your muscles increase their use of fat for fuel. Contrary to a common myth, there isn't a single universal minute when your body suddenly flips a switch and starts burning fat. Your body burns a mixture of carbohydrates and fat throughout exercise. However, during a moderate-paced walk, fat typically contributes a larger share of the energy as time goes on, particularly after about 20 to 30 minutes for many people. The exact timing varies depending on your fitness level, your recent meals, exercise intensity, sleep, hormones, and overall metabolic health. The goal is to stay in what many exercise scientists call Zone 2, or approximately 60 to 70% of your maximum heart rate. At this intensity, your body can efficiently use oxygen to help burn fat while still maintaining a comfortable pace. If you don't wear a heart rate monitor, use the talk test. If you can comfortably hold a conversation but would struggle to sing, you're probably exercising at an appropriate intensity. If you want to make your walk more challenging, without turning it into a sprint, consider adding a gentle incline. Walking uphill increases the amount of work your muscles perform, particularly your glutes, hamstrings, and calves. This raises your overall energy expenditure while still allowing many people to remain within an aerobic intensity. A 3 to 5% incline is often enough to make a noticeable difference. The key is not to walk so hard that you're gasping for air. If you become extremely breathless, you've probably moved beyond the steady aerobic zone that makes walking such an effective long-duration exercise. Now let's put everything together into a simple walking routine. For the first 10 minutes, walk at a comfortable pace. Allow your muscles to warm up naturally and gradually settle into a steady rhythm. During the next 30 minutes, increase your pace until you reach the talk test intensity. If available, you can add a gentle incline while maintaining that conversational pace. This is the part of the walk where fat contributes a greater proportion of the energy your body is using. Finally, spend the last 5 minutes slowing your pace. Let your breathing return to normal, and allow your heart rate to come down gradually. A proper cool down helps your body transition comfortably back to its resting state. Remember, consistency matters far more than chasing a perfect number on the clock. Walking regularly for 30 to 45 minutes most days of the week has been consistently associated with improvements in cardiovascular health, metabolic health, and reductions in abdominal fat when combined with appropriate nutrition and adequate sleep. Burning visceral fat isn't about finding one magical minute. It's about creating the right conditions repeatedly through sustainable movement, healthy eating, quality sleep, and long-term consistency. If today's explanation changed the way you think about walking, let me know in the comments. How long are your usual walks, and have you ever tried maintaining a steady conversational pace? If you found this helpful, subscribe to Health Decoded, and I'll see you in the next video.